What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of shooting with my 25 caliber Venturi Avenger. So let's get right into it. So today we will be shooting some of the JSB 33.95 grain. There's the standard domed pellets. I like these a lot. They shoot really good, and since they're heavy enough weight, they should have some good power on the target. That's enough on the pellet, though. Let's look at my rifle here. I'm running a Venturi Avenger 25 cal. I'm going to be using some of the 13 round mags as well as the 8 round mags. And I have a buck rail suppressor. And I've got the beautiful green laminate stock attached to this guy, along with a nice scope and a bipod. We're going to be doing some shooting at 25 and 50 yards. So that's enough talk, and let's get right into it. All right, we're going to be doing a little bit of shooting, 25 yards, just a quick groupings test. We're going to be hitting a 1 foot by 1 foot square plate at 25 yards, and this is producing about 45 foot-pounds. All right, let's get into it. This is a really tight group so far. All right, that was a 5-shot group. So that was actually really good. Granted, it's 25 yards, but that was easily a dime-sized group. Let's move out to 50 yards. All right, so we've got my camera set up at 50 yards. I'm going to be shooting a small silhouette target. It's a little bit smaller than the square foot plate at 25 yards, but again, it's at 50 yards. We'll see if that extra 25 yards does anything to these grouping sizes, because obviously they were very good. A little bit of a drop. All right, that was 5. So it's a windy day out. Doesn't look like it, but it is. And again, 50 yards, but it was my best group, but still not bad. All right, that was enough for the groupings. Now let's get into just shooting for fun. I should have 3 pellets left. So I'm gonna try to hit all 3 of those little spinners at 25 yards. Then I might take a couple more shots at 25. But then after that, we're gonna move back to 50 yards. And I made some nice popper targets, some little flipper targets at 50 yards in my last video. I didn't get to shooting them last video, so we're gonna shoot them today. And yeah, let's get right into shooting. All right. Those are my last 3 shots of that mag, and I hit every single one of them. Nice. All right, let's go load up another mag, and this is one of the 8-rounders. So we'll be doing, I'll give it 3 or 4 on the tiny little spinner targets, and we'll see what we can do with those. Just missed. Oh boy. That was weird. It skipped and hit one of my targets at 50. We'll give it one more shot, see if we can hit it. There we go. All right, nice. All right, we'll end there for 25 yards, and I'll move my camera back at 50, and we'll see how we can shoot at 50 yards. All right, so we got my camera set up at 50 yards, I believe. All right, so we have 3 shots left in this magazine before we'll have to reload. I'm going to take a head and shoot the 5 gongs. So that would be the green silhouette and the 3 blue gongs, starting from biggest to smallest. See if we can hit that smallest one at the end there. Nice. Good way to finish off that last 4 shots. Hit every single gong. Can't complain. All right, now let's move and let's try and get the dueling tree. Those green flippers. Oh, man. Boy, I missed that target by a smidgen. But we got all 4 paddles around. All right. Now let's go ahead and see if we can hit those spinner targets out at 50. Booyah. Got it. Got him. All right, let's see if we hit that tiny little paddle. Man, I'm shooting pretty good today. All right, and then I've got 1 mag left because we're doing 50 shots today. It's going to be 50 shots with Santino. And so I'm going to have to reload one of these mags to make it 50 shots. But let's go ahead and hit those homemade targets that I crafted last week. Well, that's what you call trial and error, I guess. Because I hit the first one and took 3 shots, couldn't hit the rest. They all fell down with 1 shot. That's not good. We'll have to do a little bit of engineering on that target. Again, that's just a temporary one. See if I could make something with those. But Guess not. Let's go ahead and put a couple more on those gongs. And then I'll have to move my camera to hit the little flipper. Right, not the flipper, the pop-up target. Yeah, I mean, these are flying really nice. All right, finished off that last mag that was loaded there, and didn't miss very much. That's good. All right, I'll go move my camera and reload a mag. All right, I got those last 8 rounds loaded up, and I'm ready to send them down range. I've got a little green popper on the ground over there. I'm gonna see if I can't smoke it a few times. Surprising, because I've taken now 43 shots and it's still on the regulator. Yeah, I'm still on the regulator, but I don't know if I'll still be on by the 50th shot. Holy smokes. I don't know what it was about my first grouping at 50 yards, but that last grouping was freaking tight, and I wasn't even going for grouping there. I be willing to bet you that this gun's sweet spot is a little bit lower in the pressure. So if you don't know, guns have different operating pressures. This one goes up to 4,300 PSI. But somewhere in between that 4,300 PSI and about 2,000 PSI, it's going to hit its sweet spot where it's shooting the pellet the same, power level each time. Now, this is regulated, so theoretically, the pellets shouldn't differ until you go so low on air that you just don't have enough to shoot that pellet at the same velocity. But I mean, that last grouping was so much better. Maybe it was just me. Who knows? All right, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed just a little bit of shooting, and hope you enjoyed 50 shots with Santino. Now, that's not the only gun I'll be doing it with. I'll be shooting almost all my guns with 50 shots with Santino. But if you really enjoyed, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and turn that notification bell on so that you don't miss any of my latest posts. All right, thanks for watching. See ya!